Hello, I'm so happy you're here. Today we have a standing Pilates and dance-inspired routine, and we'll be using a chair or ballet bar for support. This class activates both the upper and lower body and helps us to find our core stability. We'll flow through the movements and leave feeling lengthened and strong. Grab your mat and a chair, and let's get moving and shine together. Hello, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm really happy that you're here. For this routine, we're going to need a chair, and it would be best if the seat was flat or almost flat and had no arm rest on it. So grab something that might work for you, and then make sure that it is on a non-slip surface. We'll be leaning on it, so we don't want that chair to slide out from under us. This routine has some dance-inspired elements today. That is where my roots are and my heart is. And I just kind of needed it on this rainy, dreary day I have here. So I hope you enjoy it. No need to have dance experience to do this routine, but just know that there's a little bit of dance inspiration in it. So grab yourself a chair, get yourself set up, and then meet me back in front of your screen. Okay, we are going to start facing that chair, making sure it's on a non-slip surface, okay? Take one moment, feet are nice and parallel. I want you to engage through your abdominals. Breathe in, nice big breath in, inhale. Exhale, we're going to roll down, bending our knees, finding our hands on that chair. Walk your feet in just a little bit. Kind of think of an all fours position here. I want you to inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under, round your spine into a cat, and then unfold into that cow position. Inhale and exhale, tucking that pelvis under, and then unfold, open that chest, open that heart. Inhale, exhale, tucking under. Really making sure your feet are planted on the floor, nice and straight and parallel. And let's do one more like that. Exhale, press into your palms, really feeling that widening of your back, and then unfolding your spine and come on back to neutral here. I want you to step your feet a little bit further back, kind of finding a downward dog, A-frame, upstretch position, depends what you might call it, but it's going to feel like that. It might not look exactly like that, but we're thinking of that kind of A-frame here. Good. From this position, plant those feet, and we're going to transition here into a plank position. So inhale, exhale, abdominals draw in, we switch forward into a plank. Notice I'm coming up on the balls of my feet. I'm going to try to keep my neck nice and long. And then I'm pressing my pelvis backwards and bending my knees. Lower back stretch. So let's try that a little faster. We transition forward. Our abdominals are scooping in. Find that high plank position. And then we're going to press back, stretching our lower back, bending our knees. Few more like that. Sending ourselves out to that high plank, and then pressing back. And sending ourselves forward. Our spine is nice and straight. Our abdominals are pulled in. Pressing back, stretch that lower back. Make sure those knees don't go squirrely as you press back. Try to keep them nice and straight. And press it on back. One more like that. Sending out into that high plank and pressing that back. Good. Come on back to that kind of downward dog position here, and I want you to start walking through your feet. Making sure as you're in this position that your shoulders are nice and supported. So I'm pressing down through my palms to activate through my shoulders. I'm not letting myself sink like this. I'm letting myself have some length. My shoulders are drawn down and back. Good. Let's bring those abdominals back in. And I want you to take one foot, step it forward into a long lunge here. So it's a pretty long lunge, making sure we're not on a tightrope. So we're stepping our feet just slightly apart and forward, that front foot. We're going to press into that front foot. We're lifting our torso, our arms come up to the sides and circle. Looks like this. We press down through the floor. Arms draw up. We bring them back to the chair and lift that back foot. I want you to go really forward on those toes, keeping the ankle in line with the toes. Stretch behind your big toe there, and then put it down. Press into that front foot, raise your torso up, arms circle. Put your hands down, raise your back toes up on the ball of your foot, lower your heel down. Few more, a little faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Abdominals are drawn in as we come up. Nice and stable. Try to find that inner calm. Stabilizing your feet on the mat. And we're doing one more. Arms draw in. Front foot stays bent. We raise and lower. Good. Bring that front foot back and let's switch feet here. So opposite foot's in front. We set up, drawing our abdominals in and up. We're pressing down through that front foot to stabilize. And then we find our hands on the seat, raise that back heel and lower it down. Press down through that front foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now I want you to not move until you're stable, so that you don't raise those arms up before you're ready to. Find your stability first, then raise those arms up. Find that chair, raise that back foot. Arms are staying slightly in front of you, so we're not opening our rib cage. One more like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Step that foot back. Let's walk through that downward dog. Kind of resetting here. And then find your heels close to the mat. Find that downward dog position. We're going to transition into that plank again. Draw those abdominals up. Find that long diagonal. We're bringing knee towards the chest, alternating. Good. Find a spot in front of you. I'm kind of looking at the crease of that chair. You can feel the shake, hear the shakes probably in my voice. Abdominals drawing in and up. You are a powerhouse right now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. So good. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press your pelvis backwards, bend your knees, transition back on top of your feet. Let go of that chair and roll on up. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. We're going to flip that chair around because we're going to hold onto the back of it. I'll give you a moment to set up. Okay, we are starting facing the side. My toes and legs are turned out from my hip socket, so toes are pointing outwards. My knees are going to drive over my toes, so making sure my knees don't roll forwards. Plant your feet on the ground. Torso is staying nice and high and fingertips are touching the back of that chair. Try to make sure that hand is slightly in front of you so that rib cage is not open like this. Whew. We're closing that rib cage. Good. From here, we're bending our knees twice. It's called plie. We go plie and straighten and plie and straighten. Then we're reaching over that chair, over. Bottom arm comes up. We come to center and lower down. You have two plies. Plie and straighten, plie, abdominals in. We reach over. We bring our bottom arm up. We come center and lower down. If you want to use your hand, you can do plie and straighten. It comes forward and open. We reach to the side, bottom arm, come to center and lower down. You can also keep that hand on the hip. If that's too much for you, no worries. And open, reach it side, bottom arm, come up, lower down. Good. In this position, my back is nice and straight. I'm thinking of kind of moving my back like it's up and down over a wall. So I'm not really hunching my shoulders forward or piking my torso like this. Nice and straight. Good. Reach, bottom arm, up and down. Really pulling in and up with your abdominals so that we're starting to feel them work for us, especially right there. Reach out to come up, lower down. Let's do one more like that. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, reaching over, bottom arm, center and down. From here, we're bending our knees. I'm gonna put my hand on my hip to show you. Bending our knees. We're coming towards this inside leg, lifting our foot. Notice that the shape is open still. I'm gonna close it and open it and put it down. Bend and up and close and open. Back is nice and straight. Up and close and open. Make sure that that foot stays low. Doesn't need to be up here because my hip will start to hike up. I want it lower. So this is nice and even here. And close and open. Bend and up. We can start to move our entire torso as we close. Bend and up and close and open. If you want a little bit more arms, you can keep your arm raised and bend and up and close. Good. So we're transitioning our weight onto this standing leg. This glute is really working for us to stay nice and stable. Few more. Up and close and open. Last one. Bend and up and close. Keep it there. We're staying on this diagonal. I want you to now think parallel feet. Little micro bend in that front leg. So this leg is bending. I'm gonna bring knees together. I'm flexing my back foot. I'm bending my torso, hinging forward. Little presses back and in with my foot. Back and in, pulling in and up through my abs. Back and in. Back and in. Trying to keep that foot parallel. There's a micro bend in my front knee that stays there the whole time. Pressing back and in. You'll really start to feel this in your standing leg. Press and in. Try not to sway your back as you do it. Do you see that? We don't want that. So we're keeping our ribs drawn together. Keeping our back nice and straight. Just kind of on that diagonal. Good, let's do two more. And one more. Good, press back, point your toe, lower, and lift. Front knee is still slightly bent. Whew, I am feeling it. On that standing side, lower and lift. Again, keeping your back straight here, so we're not swaying our back to lift our leg. Straight pelvis. Good. And lift. A few more like this. Woo. And lift. I am sweating. Good. Let's do one more. Keep it up. Bend your back foot again. We're going to straighten this bottom leg, lifting our knee to the side. Up and lower down. Bending. Up and lower down. I want you to think opening that knee. Knee opens and lower. You're gonna feel it right here, and you're gonna feel it underneath that leg. And lower. Ooh, I'm shaking. Ooh. And lower. Little pulse up and lower. Few more like that. If you want to add some dance arms, you can. Little attitude feeling. Up and lower. And lower. And straighten. Sorry, I kind of lost that straighten in my bottom leg. And straighten. And lower. One more. And now we keep it straight and pulse open. Up, up. Thinking that whole leg is pulsing up. Up and to the side. Whew. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, lower with control. Find that second position. Stretch up and over. Ooh, I am feeling it. Good, and one more stretch. Up and over. Good. Let's take a moment here and find that chair on the other side. Set up, get a drink if you need it. Drink of water, that is. And let's do the other side. So we start with our plies. Make sure I don't hit my plant. Our fingertips are pretty far away, just kind of resting on that chair. Toes are turned out. Resetting our spine, drawing in and up through those abdominals. We go for bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Top arm goes over, bottom arm up and open. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Top arm over, bottom arm up. If you want to use your arms, you can. Little ballet action. Over, reach, come on up, open down. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Reach, bottom arm, center, open. Good. Make sure your torso is straight so we're not hinging like this. Shoulders over hips. And up. Few more. Bend. Abdominals come in. And we reach and over, up and open. And we bend and straighten. Bend. We reach it over, bottom arm, up. So when that bottom arm comes up, we're really using our obliques to pull us back to center. Right here, reaching out to come up, center. Last one. Oh. And reach it over, bottom arm, up and center. Good, we bend, up, close, and open. Bend, push it, close it, and open it. So we're bending knee over toes. We push off that foot to come back to this position. Bend, I'm pushing, squeezing my glute, closing and opening. There's a lot going on actually in this exercise. So we bend, we push and squeeze. Close it, turning out to open. Bend and up and close and open. Ooh, getting that heart rate up as well. Ooh, starting to sweat. Oh, I've been sweating. And open, few more, bend. Abdominals are in, we close and open. Bend and up and close. Let's go one more. Bend, keep it up. Close it, rotate towards that corner. Parallel legs here. Set yourself up for success. Engage your abdominals. My knee is coming in line with my other knee. My foot's going to flex towards the back. My front knee is bending. We press it back and in. Back and in. I'm thinking of stamping my heel on the wall behind me. Exhale to press and in. Whew. And press and in. Good. Drawing up through those abdominals. Shoulders are still drawn down and back. Rib cage isn't splayed open. Nice and solid. If you need a little more support, you can reach that arm across you or grab onto a table or something. It's okay. You want to try to support yourself and use that chair as kind of your partner, little guide for you. Front knee is holding that bend. Good, last one, press it back, point your toe. Lower and lift. Lower and lift, nice and long. Draw up through your abdominals. It's not gonna go high because we're not letting our back sway. Hips stay even. Front knee, little bend. Exhale to lift. I'm feeling the shakes on my standing leg. Whew. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We keep it up. We bend our knee again. We straighten bottom leg and open this knee to the side. And down. Up and down. Woo. Up and down. Try not to keep a death grip on that chair. Use it if you need it, but don't let it be your crutch. And up and down. Pretty sure my ballet teachers have said that to me a couple times in the past. Open and close. Drawing in and up through your abdominals. Open and close. Open and close. Remember, you can add that arm if you want. Find your ballet moment or leave it on your hip. Few more. We go 4, 3, 2. We leave it up, pulse it up. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew. Find that second position. Shake those hips out for a second. And then let's reach up and over. And come on up. Beautiful stretch. Reaching up and over. And come on up. Beautiful. We're going back to the seat of that chair. I'm going to move this way because of my lighting situation here. Okay, let's finish it up here. I want you to roll down, soften those knees, reach for that seat of the chair again. Find that downward dog feeling. Good, so shoulders are pressing, drawing down and back. We're supported here and not hanging in our shoulders and chest. Finding that downward dog. Lift up through your abdominals, shift forward, little mini tricep dips here. So we're finding that high plank, bend those elbows, press it away. Bend and press. We're trying to stay in one nice long line. Just a few of these. Elbows are drawn into my body, so they're not popped outside. Good. We're inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhale and exhale. Try not to let your head hang. Try to keep it in line with the rest of your body. And try not to shift your bum slowly backwards. I notice that I do that when I get tired. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Shift backwards, take a breath, and then we're coming right back to that high plank here. Knees are going to bend, crossing each other this time, alternating. So we do a little twist, knee up, crossing, crossing, reaching towards that opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Abdominals are drawn in and up. Shoulders are drawn down and back. Twist, twist. Good. On the next one, we're going to stay on one side. Twist, lower and lift. Let your leg lower and lift. I'm not bending my elbows. It's so small. Lower and lift. Your abdominals, pull your leg back up. Keeping that cross. Keeping those obliques engaged. 2 more. Last one, back to twist. We go for twist. Twist. Exhale. Get ready to do those dips on the other side. We go for up and lower. Lift and lower. It's so small. Lift and lower. I hope you can see it. Exhale and lower. Lift. I'm feeling that cinch in my obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press back. Bend your knees. Stretch your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Bend and stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk your feet in towards that chair and stand yourself up. We are going to end seated in our chair today. I want you to sit nice and tall. You're going to take your arms behind your head here. Starting with a nice tall spine. Inhale here, exhale. We're gonna round into a C curve. It kind of curls right back into the chair for me. We're going to extend over the top of that chair. Should feel fabulous. And then we're exhaling, curling back forward and stacking our spine nice and tall. We're rotating to the left, center, to the right, and center. Let's do that again. Exhale, curl back off your sitting bones, round your spine. Open over that chair. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Nod your chin in. Stack your spine nice and tall. Rotate, look to one side and center to the other side. Nice tall spine. Exhale, curl it on back. Open it up. Beautiful. Exhale, curl it on up. Sit nice and tall and proud. Look to one side. Look to the other side. Are your knees moving when you do that? Try to keep them still. Last time. Exhale. Open up over that chair. Nice big breath in here. Exhale, nod your chin, stack your spine nice and tall. Rotate. Rotate. Good, let your arms fall down. Roll your shoulders up and back. One more breath here, like we always end. Reach your arms up to the side. Big inhale. Take in that good energy. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. I know you probably felt some shakes today. I did too. But I also feel lengthened. I felt my strength kicking in. Felt my stability kicking in. Hope you were able to feel that as well, my friend. Inhale and exhale. Thanks so much for dancing and moving with me a bit today. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye. Sincere thanks to you, my friend, for being an important part of the beginning of this channel. Every view, thumbs up, subscribe, and encouraging comment increases connection and really does help this space to grow. Please consider following if you haven't already. I appreciate your support and I hope you'll join me again.